Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we're going to start a poem, The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, translated by Edward Fitzgerald. And in this video, we'll try to cover about the poet, some paraphrasing explanation, some critical analysis of the stanzas. That is, we'll discuss about the literary devices and the possible questions. तो हम इस वीडियो में पोइट के बारे में बात करेंगे और पैराफ्रेजिंग एक्सप्लेनेशन करेंगे और लिटरेरी डिवाइसेस और कुछ क्वेश्चंस जो कि आ सकते हैं उनमें विल डिस्कस अबाउट दैट। अच्छा, रुबाइयात क्या है? रुबाइयात कम्स फ्रॉम द वर्ड रुबाई, जो कि एक फारसी वर्ड है मीनिंग क्वाट्रेन, 4 लाइन पोइट्री स्टैंजा जो होता है दैट्स क्वाट्रेन, और उसको फारसी में रुबाई कहते हैं। Plural of rubai is rubaiyat. So let's see about the poet Omar Khayyam. He was a Persian poet. Okay, ये 12th century poet है आपका, Persian poet, and he was a philosopher as well, astronomer and mathematician. And the poem is translated by Edward Fitzgerald, जो कि है 19th century में a prominent English poet of the Victorian age. He made 5 editions of Omar Khayyam's Rubaiyat, which were first published in 1859, लेकिन translation भी वैसी नहीं है जितनी की imagery, rich imagery Omar Khayyam ने use की है, and this is one of the masterpieces. Okay, let's start the first stanza. Awake for morning in the bowl of night has flung the stone and put the stars to flight. Wake up, for the dawn has driven away the darkness. Like a stone, a stone that has been thrown into a bowl, and the stars have gone to flight. And lo, the hunter of the east has caught the sultan's turret in the noose of night. अच्छा, ये है आपका सल्टन्स टरेट। सुल्तान का जो पैलेस होता था उसके साथ एक इस तरह से टावर होता है, दैट्स कॉल्ड द टरेट, एंड दिस इज द नूज। जैसे कि एक लूप होती है विद द नॉट ऑन इट, तो इमेजरी आप देखें क्या यूज हुई है कि सल्टन का जो मीनार है, जो टावर है, उसको सन ने एक अपने लूप ऑफ लाइट में उसको पकड़ लिया। So the rising sun in the east has caught the sultan's tower in the loop of shining light. इमेजरी आप देखते हैं कि कितनी जबरदस्त इमेजरी यूज हुई है। तो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द पोएटिक डिवाइसेस। अच्छा, इसमें क्या है? अब सबसे पहले तो स्टार्ट होता है अवेक। अवेक इज इम्पेरेटिव वर्ड से स्टार्ट कर रहा है पोएट। दिस इज अपॉस्ट्रोफी। फॉर मॉर्निंग इन द बोल ऑफ नाइट, ये क्या हो गया? ये हो गई आपका, इट्स अ मेटाफर। Morning in the bowl of night has flung the stone. अब ये flung the stone, ये जो है, this is a personification, as the morning is throwing the stone in that bowl of night. और उस bowl of night में क्या था? Stars थे, और that those stars have just flown away because the morning has thrown a stone. And what is that stone? वो है sun. Sun जैसे ही आता है वैसे ही stars चले जाते हैं। So the dawn arrives, chasing away the stars. The sun rises, trapping the tower in its golden light. So आपके पास metaphor हो गया bowl of night, which means the sky, और personification है the morning flinging the stone. Imagery है आपकी sunrise. So the theme here is the time moves quickly, so wake up and live. And this is the sun. feeling happy on its kind. Okay, moving on to the second stanza. The worldly hopes men set their hearts upon turns ashes or it prospers, and anon, like snow upon the desert's dusty face, lighting a little hour or two, is gone. The hopes, अब यहाँ पे होप की बात है कि जो एम्बिशंस हैं जो होप्स हैं इंसानों की the people place their hearts on in the world often what happens they either completely fail that is turned into ashes or it prospers or they succeed in fulfilling those desires or achieving those aims but what happens and the anon is soon like snow upon the desert's dusty face desert के चेहरे पे जो dust है like snow upon the desert dusty face but these desires इसको comparison किससे कर रहा है desires को या achievements को जैसे डेजर्ट के ऊपर स्नो है और वो थोड़ी देर रहेगी और फिर चली जाएगी so this is the reality of achievements of this world the worldly hopes men set their hearts upon this shows the disappointing nature of earthly desires and ambitions these lines suggest that people's hopes for worldly success or pleasure are often reduced to nothing, just like burned embers or ashes. अच्छा, इसमें हम poetic devices की बात करते हैं. We have simile here, like snow on desert. अब contrast यहाँ पे क्या है? Contrast आपके पास दो चीजों का है. Ashes, failures, and prospers, achievements. And then you have burning something to ashes and something cold like snow. The two contrasts here. These worldly hopes are just like snow. There is a comparison with the use of the word life. अच्छा, और ashes क्या है? It's a symbol of lost or failed hopes. And then we have elevation here. Where is it? Desert's dusty. D and D. And then desert's dusty face. This is also showing short-lived, temporary or short-lived. The snow upon the desert's dusty face. This symbolizes temporary and short-lived happiness of this world. Okay, let's move on to the next stanza. Next stanza is, there was a door to which I found no key. There was a veil past which I could not see. Some little talk a while of me and thee. They seemed, and then no more of thee and me. So this is a mysterious story of life that I could never unlock, a hidden veil that I could not see beyond. For a short time, there was some conversation and companionship between me and you. He kya hai? He is you. So there was a little talk about you and me, but soon it ended and there was no more of you and me together. So this verse reflects the inability of humanity to understand the universe's ultimate secrets of life and death. अब यहाँ पे देखते हैं कि हमारे पास poetic devices क्या हैं. Door is a metaphor for the final unknowable mysteries of life, about existence. जो questions हैं, तो door जो है वो mysteries of life, door and key both. So something is hidden behind the door, and the key is a way to open or unlock the mysteries of life. फिर आपके पास यहाँ पे anaphora है, there was repeated in both the lines. This is adding to the rhythmic struggle कि इंसान बहुत कोशिश कर रहा है but unable to unlock the mysteries. फिर आपके पास repetition of he and me है, लेकिन उससे पहले veil है. Veil is also a symbol of barrier, past which you cannot see. So the poet reflects on the mystery of life and death. Human existence is brief and ultimate truths remain hidden. Symbolism है, door and key, mystery of life है, veil, hidden truth है, tone आपके पास philosophical है. Theme इस stanza में human helplessness before life's mysteries है. Question is, what do the door and veil symbolize? आपके ये question आ सकते हैं. What does it symbolize? या me and he, ये क्यों यूज हुआ है मी एंड ही, एंड देयर इज रेपिटेशन ऑफ मी एंड ही. इसमें आप रेपिटेशन में भी लिख सकते हैं. तो इसमें आपका क्या ख्याल है, व्हाई इज इट रिपीटेड? वेल, इट एम्फसाइजेस द फ्लीटिंग नेचर ऑफ ह्यूमन रिलेशनशिप. ठीक है, बिकॉज मी एंड ही रिलेशनशिप को जाहिर करता है. इट ड्रॉज अटेंशन टू द ब्रेविटी ऑफ कंपेनियनशिप, कि कितना ब्रीफ है कंपेनियनशिप इस दुनिया का. And also it underlines the universal truth that life and love both are temporary. इस जिंदगी की जो की दोस्तियां हैं, मोहब्बतें हैं, वो भी टेम्पररी हैं. बिकॉज दे विल बी लिटिल टॉक अबाउट यू एंड मी, एंड देन दे विल बी नो मोर ऑफ यू एंड मी. Let's move on to the next stanza. A very mysterious one. The moving finger writes, and having writ moves on, nor all thy piety nor wit shall lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all thy tears wash out a word of it. अच्छा, इसकी paraphrasing देख लेते हैं. The hand of fate, the moving finger, जो कि है, writes the story of our lives. And once it has been written, it cannot be changed. Neither your devotion nor your intelligence can make it return to erase even half a line. Not even your tears can wash away a single word of what has already been written. अच्छा, this stanza teaches the inevitability of fate. कि fate जो है वो unavoidable है. जो fate ने लिख दिया है, moving finger, that is permanent. What is done cannot be undone. लेकिन अब जो किस्मत में लिख दिया, moving finger writes, and having writ moves on. और फिर वो आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. और फिर उसके बाद आप जो लिखा गया है और जो आपने वो काम कर लिया है, अब वो माजी बन गया है. एंड इट कैन नॉट बी इरेज, नॉर योर पाइटी यानी आपके रिलीजियस डिवोशन जो है, नॉर योर विट, योर इंटेलिजेंस या आपकी क्लेवरनेस, that cannot even shall lure, nor wit shall lure. Lure it's to entice or to attract or to make someone do something by giving something. तो किसी तरह से भी आप नहीं किस्मत को इस चीज पे उकसा सकते कि it would erase or cancel even half a line. Nor all thy tears, और ना ही जो आंसू हैं वो एक भी लफ्ज को मिटा सकेंगे. So let's have a look at the poetic devices here. देखिए, moving finger writes, ये क्या है? ये personification है. And having writ, अब इसमें alliteration भी है, WW. Moves on, nor all thy piety. अच्छा, ये personification हो गई. और moving finger, it stands for time or destiny. ठीक है, तो आप इसको एज वो भी कह सकते हैं कि इट्स बीइंग कंपेयर्ड to time and destiny, or it stands for. So the theme here is finality of destiny, inevitability of consequence. Question यहाँ पे क्या बन सकता है? Explain the metaphor, moving finger, or what does the poet mean by moving finger, or why cannot the line be the raised? तो यहाँ पे what's the tone, ये फिर हम बाद में बात करेंगे. What's the tone and the mood, ये हम end में बात करेंगे. Let's come to the next stanza. Next stanza is, and this one is the last stanza. Yet the spring should vanish with the rose that youth's sweet-scented manuscript could close, the nightingale that in the branches sang, whence and whither flown again, who knows. अच्छा, इसकी paraphrasing देख लें. It's a exclamatory expression, interjection है यहाँ पे. Yet sigh, expression of sigh, sorrow, regret, of what? That spring should vanish, that it's how sad that the spring should disappear, vanishes, disappear along with the rose, that the beautiful story of youth, the youth sweet scented manuscript, the beautiful story of youth should come to an end. To close is to come to an end. The nightingale that once sang sweetly among the branches, where has it come from and where has it gone again? No one knows. So whence is from where, and whither is to where. A manuscript is a book. So let's have a look at the poetic devices. Poetic devices is the metaphor. The springtime also stands for the time of beauty and youth, and rose also symbolizes beauty. Youth's sweet-scented manuscript is a metaphor. So it's a metaphor meaning life story that it should close. And then nightingale is a bird that sings beautiful songs, and it's a mysterious bird because you can just hear the beautiful song of the nightingale, but it cannot be seen. अब वो कहाँ से आई है, कहाँ चली गई है, उसके साथ एक कंपैरिजन कर दिया है जिंदगी का और यूथ का. So the theme here is impermanence of youth and beauty. How does the poet use natural imagery to reflect on youth, to think about or to ponder about youth? ये यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन बनेगा. अच्छा, अब हम देखते हैं थोड़ा सा about sum up कर लेते हैं कि what were the tone and the mood in the stanza. Okay, the first stanza आपकी यहाँ पे जो awake for morning in the bowl of night, यहाँ पे tone जो है that is urgent, to get up, seize the day, energetic. The sun has come out, the stars have gone away. So the tone here is that the poet urges us to wake up and live. And the mood is optimistic, hopeful, slightly dramatic. Readers feel the rush of the morning. अच्छा, tone और mood में क्या फर्क है? Tone is how the poet's attitude, the choice of words that the poet is using, the imagery and the symbols the poet is using. ठीक है? तो उसका क्या इसमें attitude है towards the thing that he is talking about. और mood क्या है? Mood है how the reader is feeling, emotional response of the reader क्या है. तो इन द फर्स्ट स्टैंजा हम कह सकते हैं कि उसका जो टोन है पोएट का, दैट इज कमांडिंग, अवे, लो, लो इज लुक। तो वहाँ पे वो दो जगह पे अपॉस्ट्रोफी यूज कर रहा है। और आपका मूड क्या है इसमें? ऑप्टिमिस्टिक है, आप होपफुल हैं कि द डे हैज कम आउट एंड the the stanza is making you feel optimistic and hopeful. Okay, let's see the next stanza. The worldly hope men set their hearts upon. अच्छा, इसमें आप जो टोन है पोएट की, दैट इज रिफ्लेक्टिव। अच्छा, रिफ्लेक्टिव उसकी सारे स्टैंजर्स में है, बिकॉज ही इज थिंकिंग एंड कमिंग टू सम कंक्लूजन। तो सब में आप रिफ्लेक्टिव लिख सकते हैं। So here he is reflective, at the same time थोड़ा सा pessimistic, slightly pessimistic है, क्योंकि वो hopes को कहता है that they would, they're just like snow, or the desires or the achievement, they're just like snow that melts away, है ना? और आपका क्या मूड इसमें बनता है? somber but realistic as well. The readers feel the futility or impermanence of human ambition. तो ह्यूमन एम्बिशंस कितना फ्यूटाइल है, ह्यूमन ट्रांजिएंट है, द फ्लीटिंग नेचर ऑफ वर्ल्डली डिजायर्स। फ्लीटिंग नेचर का मतलब दे आर नॉट परमानेंट, दे आर मूविंग और दे आर ब्रीफ। अच्छा, थर्ड स्टैंजा, देयर वाज अ डोर टू व्हिच आई फाउंड नो की। इसमें टोन क्या है? फिलोसॉफिकल है, फिलोसॉफिकल। द होल पोम इज फिलोसॉफिकल एंड रिफ्लेक्टिव, and he is yes, contemplative, questioning. The poet admits life's mysteries remain unsolved. और आपका mood इसमें क्या बनता है? Pensive. That is, you are thoughtful a bit. Yes, he's looking for some answers and he's not getting the answers. So there is uncertainty, slightly uneasiness. The reader feel the mystery of existence. So the symbol, door and key and veil all suggest barriers and unanswered questions, a feeling of hopelessness, limits of human reason, and the mystery of existence. ठीक है, इसमें लिमिटेशन है ह्यूमन रीजन की, आप जितना भी इंसान सोच ले, लेकिन मिस्ट्रीज ऑफ एग्जिस्टेंस को सॉल्व नहीं कर सकता। Okay, fourth stanza is the moving finger writes and having writ moves on. यहाँ पे टोन थोड़ी सी स्टर्न है, क्योंकि बिल्कुल फर्मली पोएट ये बात करता है, अथॉरिटेटिव वे में he declares the unchangeable nature of fate. The fate will not change. और मूड क्या है इसमें? मूड इज सीरियस, a sense of helplessness. Readers get a sense of helplessness. Readers feel the weight of destiny. कि एक भारी चीज है डेस्टिनी, एंड इट्स इनएविटेबल, इट्स अनअवॉइडेबल। और हाँ, इसमें आयरनी भी है। आयरनी कैसे है इसमें? आयरनी इस तरह है कि we feel that man is the architect of his own fate, but here we find that man is helpless. People believe in, people think that they can change through their intelligence, through tears, emotions, or anything. But ironically, none of these powerful human qualities, like being pious or being intelligent, can alter fate. Okay, so what human trust most proves useless against destiny. इसमें ये, okay, next, permanence of time's record. This is the theme of the stanza. Now the last stanza is, yet the spring should vanish and the rose that your sweet scented manuscript should close. The tone here is melancholic, wistful, lamenting. The poet mourns the loss of youth and beauty. So he's almost, lamenting the loss of youth and beauty. और मूड क्या यहाँ पे रीडर्स में क्या मूड पैदा होता है sadness, nostalgic. Readers feel regret for the fleeting of life. How to see it? Now, words like vanish, close, and the imagery of fading roses, nightingale create a mood of transience and sorrow, fleeting nature of beauty and happiness. So, this is all. Or, yeah, nightingale becomes a symbol of love, joy, and fleeting voice of life. Its mysteries coming and going mirrors the uncertainty of life and death. Now, this is the end of a very philosophical poem. And if you need the answers to some questions or you have some questions, please write in the comments so I can answer. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.